If a kid has a story or they have feelings, how are they expressing it? Not every kid has a journal or a diary. Maybe they have a blog. Some kids find an outlet. You have all this energy and all this art and all these ideas and all these feelings. If you don't have an outlet or a group of friends to share it with, then it gets bottled up. This is like a great place to like let your brain expand and to be creative. When I first moved here, I had one children's book, and I started to visit libraries and do like story time, just to get around town and let people know I wrote a children's book. The educating side, I didn't see the future of it until I met Paula's son, Lucian. And he came to a library gig with his son, and they loved it, and he's like, oh, you should meet my mom.
So I need some more animals.
Tiger.
A gorilla.
A monkey. A monkey.
A zebra. Tiger. Zebra. Gorilla.
A monkey.
Zebra. Zebra.
Monkey.
Check this out, watch. I was laughing, I said hi Zena, then I said something funny, she laughed like a hyena.
I saw it around town, I knew about it, and I didn't know if I was the right fit, because it seemed like very traditional kind of publishing, paper kind of making place. And I was like, would they accept my hip hop stuff? But it's like, oh, you're saying that's your mom? Well then, cool.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh my God, yes, it's another day. I wish it would last longer because this week is the last week. I'm kind of like, oh, I wish it was like an after school program to make it at least a little bit longer, to where it lasts a little bit longer. We like do hip hop, learn hip hop. We do graffiti, we do free write, we like do rhymes, and today we're just watching people dance and break dance or whatever.
Sometimes when you're sad, you don't have ways to express yourself. Like music is things that you can express yourself through. You can like write raps, poetry, all types of stuff. And I do music, so we came here to like learn other stuff we didn't know. And yeah, we be writing and stuff, so that's what helps me do this kind of stuff. So that's why I came here with my brother and my cousin to learn this type of stuff.
It's not about performing. You don't have to show your skills. You could just use it for when you're stressing out. You grab a pen, paper, you can just write what you're feeling down. You can express, you can do what you want. You don't have to, but you just don't have to perform it if you don't want to.
You notice several crude wooden seats swinging from the mast.
D&D, if you want to play, is a commitment. You know, it's like, you know, whatever it is, other people depend on you. It's like playing, you know, basketball without a center is like that. You know, you got to have all the intricate parts.
I think that the expansion away from the strict craft of writing itself is a way to bring more and more students and members of the community, I should say, actually, into the process of creativity, narrative structure. When we play games like Dungeons and Dragons, for example, we have the hero's journey, the 3-act structure going on in it, only the players are actually participating in it. So they're experiencing it. So I will talk about it sometimes when we're playing, and then we'll make connections like, oh, this is what Star Wars does, or this is what every movie that you see does. So in a sense, what we're doing is a logical expansion of our more strictly writing process.
When people think of Dungeons and Dragons, they think of, oh, Dungeons, Dragons, and just people getting together. They don't know that it's actually a story, and that, you know, it begins somewhere and ends somewhere, but the ending is what it is. So it might be the outcome that you wanted, or it might be not the outcome that you wanted. And so that's what's really great about it is that, you know, you get to make the story. You get to make those choices. And so sometimes you make it to the end and sometimes you don't.
There's not a lot of places that actually allow you to have this environment that allows you to have this group of people that are gonna be loud, that are gonna be coming up with voices and making war cries. And I love it. It's beautiful, it's big enough, it has long tables, which is what we need. It's great, it's honestly great. If we could have more sessions, more campaigns, I would come every single day, because this is amazing. Because the day it's at the end of the day, you're gonna be playing for hours. So it's normally that everybody's like getting a little bit down on the energy level, but as soon as we start playing, everybody's at 100%, and it's just the energy, it's just amazing. Yeah.
It's been an enormous success. In fact, far more successful than I thought it was going to be. We have 3 games going simultaneously. Every game is full. In fact, I've actually started a wait list. A number of people have written to me saying, I'd like to play, when can I play? And so we've got a wait list going, and I tell them if and when, because people will drop out, we'll open up the books and we'll start going down and admitting new people and going forward. So in a sense, I'm actually quite surprised at how successful it's been. It's an improv setup, so like true improv, I don't always remember what I'm doing, and you know, I have to take notes. I'm getting a little older, so I take notes and to try to maintain the continuity, as do my players. But one thing that's been really helpful is that my players took it upon themselves to create a Facebook page, a Facebook group. And they'll reminisce about the game the night before, and they'll send gifts that approximate what they had done. And then one of the players is actually writing his own short story based on our campaign, and he sends us snippets of it as he goes along. So it's been a wonderfully participatory experience.
I think the future would be more growth, just because now that we're finding a good place with like paper making and poetry, and there's all this stuff. I think the right place is unique because it's giving kids and grown-ups an option, like with the digital world of iPads and phones. Everything here is all hands-on. It's all put your device down, because you need both hands and your brain to do what we have here. The future's bright, because if this is just the beginning and there can be more possibilities, I think Stockton as a city is gonna do better with places like this if we all team up and help each other.